Many bankers rejected route, and I'm still doing my project of loan eligibility. So with the contents for the presentation, we had to put the project title. Then we had to state the problem to be investigated, the background of AI project, including AI accountability, the significance of the AI project, the AI project scope, the statement of the project we're addressing, the AI research questions, hypothesis, the AI research objectives, the proposed AI methodology, including at least one explainable AI model, then the references. With a problem to be investigated, as I saw earlier that in real life we use a lot of loans to invest in our businesses, so to quickly solve their problems that might need finances that they don't have at the moment. The problem comes with a distance, the days spent at the bank before they are given the loan. Yet all this can be solved quickly using an AI for loan prediction that can quickly do the computations after the necessary submission of the documents and details of the customer. The background of this study, for me, it has come to my notice that mostly people need loans to have them, in most cases, to do their businesses. But remember, when it comes to loan applications, when you go to the bank, there are some bureaucracies that really affect the process and delays the process for like 3 to 4 days, or sometimes even a week. In other scenarios, we are seeing the scenarios where we had the COVID-19 pandemic, where there was increased demand for groceries, but remember the business was too low, so people never had the capital because they couldn't access the banks. So in this scenario, if there is that application that can do the loan computation and just gives the person the loan direct to his or her account, it would be the easiest way and the efficient way for people to get the loans and engage in doing their businesses. So for the loan accountability, just it refers to the expectations that organization or individuals will ensure the proper functioning throughout their cycle of AI system that they design, develop, operate, or deploy in accordance with their role, not applicable regulatory frameworks, and for demonstrating this through their actions and decision-making process. Now, with the accountability, when you make an AI system, you are fully accountable for it. You, the developer, you have to make sure that the AI system you have developed, it really meets the requirements of the end user and of a person who is expecting to use that AI. It has to meet their expectation like the way how it was expected. So whenever you do something that doesn't meet the expectation, you are accountable for it and the loss is on your side. So the significance of the project is that with the loan eligibility prediction model, people will be able to get the loans without unnecessarily moving to the banks by simply submitting their details to the model to do the computation, and then it can predict the loan you deserve compared to the details submitted. Using the data from previous loan applications, the loan can be able to predict the model can be able to predict the loan, whether the customer should be given a loan or not, depending on the repayment history. This helps the bank to not to give the loans to the defaulters. Then it would help also to save the bank loan system from the too much paperwork they have to go through in order to avail loans to some of the customers. So this is because the model can have the libraries for archiving all the necessary documents for each and every customer who is requesting for a loan. So the AI project scope, we have the brainstorm business problems. This helps you to find out the real problem in the community that you want to address. Then the brainstorm the AI solution. This helps you to know the kind of models you are going to use while solving the identified problem, the type of data you are going to use and how to acquire it. Then assess technical feasibility. This helps you to know whether you have the required technical support to build up the AI and models to solve your issues. Then assess value. You should know the cost of the AI project you are about to embark on. It shouldn't be too expensive for the developer. Then you have to sketch out the milestones. This is like a design of what you are about to develop. This helps you to know the necessary resources, finances, and the data sources to be used. The budget for the resources. This will help you to know the necessary resources that you need when developing the models and the AI projects. The statement of the problem to be addressed in community today. People need a lot of loans to begin business and solving their emergency issues. The only reliable sector are banks to provide them with such. The problem is with the work are that too much documentations accompanied with it, thereby taking long before someone gets money. With the implementation of this model, a person, as long as is a member of a bank, can easily get a loan from the comfort of his or her home, only by filling in the necessary details and scanning the documentations that are captured by the model and kept to its libraries, and then makes necessary computations of the maximum amount of the loan a customer can get. So for the research questions, now these are the AI research questions that it has to make for it to acquire the details in order to do the computations. Now, according to the model of AI I'm working on, for me, my research questions to a customer will be like the name of the customer, the bank account together with its name. This probably should be matching the customer's name. The income earned, the number of dependents, the sex of the customer, the next of kin, the details. Then the nature of the job, whether salary or self-employed. The proof of the document for the property submitted as collateral. The identifications of the customer to prove him or herself. All these will help the model to make the decisions at the end of the day. So, with the hypothesis, the main aim for the project is all about finding the maximum loan a customer can get, depending on the details he or she has entered in the model of an app that provides the loan. So the hypothesis is, what if the credentials of a customer are not meeting the requirements and does not get a loan, maybe due to the poor loan payment history or other factors like having too much dependents that may prohibit the payment in time, or having the salary that is too low to be accepted when computing the loan. Then the research objectives, these ones. Now the AI helps to perform more complex tasks of collecting data from the customers, requesting the loans, and even doing the computation of maximum loan each customer should get. AI will help in giving the reminder message to customers at the due date of their loan repayment, and even showing them the balance remaining to clear of the debts. AI will be able to bring the receipts to customers who pay off their loans and even archive the repayment history that would be used in the future when the customer is interested in another loan. The AI should be able to handle the big data for all customers that request for loans, and even libraries for the customer to first read through terms and conditions before applying for the loan. So the proposed AI methodology and one explainable AI model. Now I will be using the linear regression. This one shows a linear relationship between a dependent or more independent variables, hence called a linear regression. So since linear regression shows the linear relationship, which means it will find how the value of the dependent variable is changing according to the value of independent variable. Then we have the logistic regression, which is just the process by which you can model specific outcome probabilities when input variables are given. Then the random forest machine learning technique that uses to self-regression and classification of problems. Yeah. So these are the references to the work that I did, that I made research on. Thank you.